Okay, welcome everyone. Good evening. So, today's session is going to be amazing. I am Jatin Arora and I'm your host. I am your friend today. I'll discuss everything about the business opportunity that you want to know today. Because, the opportunity which you want to know today, I got into it 10 years ago. But in order to understand the opportunity, how it works, what you can get, and how much money you can make out of it, you need to remove certain distractions right now for probably an hour so that you can get the maximum benefit from this session. And I'm sure you people are really, really sincere about your life. That is the reason you have come here to attend this session. And in this session, I'll tell you step by step how I got started and what benefits I got, how my life changed, how this opportunity, which you're going to understand today, how it changed other people's life in my group. I'll explain everything today, but you need to be mentally, totally, available on this session. So distract all, remove all the distractions right now. If in case if your mobile notification distracts you, kindly put it on silent, and you should be in a very attentive state so that you can understand everything about the session that I'm going to discuss with you right now. So welcome again. I am again Jatin Arora, and I started this business which I'm going to share with you 10 years ago. When I started this business, I was into two things. Most people after studies, they either get into job or they get into self-employment. Well, I was into both. I was doing a job and I was also running my taxi business as well, because I realized that only a job cannot help me to fulfill my dreams. That is why I started a taxi business. But after a few years of running both the things parallelly, I understood, I realized that these again two things, these are all, ordinary job, ordinary self-employment will lead me to the ordinary results. If I want to get something extraordinary, I got to do something extraordinary. Yes or no? If you want to do something extra, if you want to get some extraordinary results, can you get it from the ordinary actions, or you got to do extraordinary actions? If you say extraordinary actions, raise your hands. Let me see your hands then. If you say extraordinary. All right, wonderful, I see that. Great. So recently what happened, there was a pani puri guy. I'm sure you understand pani puri. It's quite famous in our India, in all the states of India, right? So there was a pani puri guy. He used to sell pani puri in a market. So but the lockdown was declared in the month of March, and this guy was almost hand to mouth. He works every day, he earns money every day, and that's how he runs his bread and butter. But when the lockdown happened, when the pandemic started, this guy could not sell his pani puri. This guy could not earn his bread and butter to run his family, to provide bread and butter to his family. So a week passed, 10 days passed, 2 weeks passed, a month passed, but then ultimately a guy who is earning every day and meeting his end needs every day. So this kind of person has to do something to run his bread and butter, to give food to his family. So he thought what he can do at this point. Either he can only cry about the situation or he can do something. So what he did, he thought that my wife is good at, swing the mask. She knows how to make mask. She knows how to swing the clothes. So what he did, he managed to got some clothes, her wife started to make masks. You understand masks, right? These masks are very famous these days. We all need it, and we all wear it whenever we are outside. So he started, his wife started making masks, and this guy at the same place, he started selling masks, and he started to again earn some money to meet his to meet his daily ends, to run his bread and butter. So this is how this person, when he realized the requirement for change, he changed himself. He adapted the change. That is why, similarly, we guys also need to understand the requirement of the change these days. If you're thinking about the job as you were thinking 6 months ago, you were thinking to complete your studies and then you will go for a job, or probably you were thinking to complete your studies, or probably you wanted to get into your family's business. But now, after the 6 months, the scenario has changed, market has changed, things have changed. Now you need to think out of the box. You got to think something different that you were not thinking 6 months ago, because now the situation is changed. So you need to adapt to change too, because if you don't change as per the requirement, you would not grow in your life. It's like that HMT watch, Ambassador car, and Nokia phone, they were all thrown out of the market. Why? Because they didn't adapt the change as per the time. Samsung did. Many other companies did. That is why they survived in the market. Similarly, Kodak. I'm sure you remember Kodak, right? Kodak camera, Kodak, that camera rolls, they will all thrown out of the market. Why? Because they didn't adapt the change. But because you're attending this session, I am sure you people are really sincere about your career. That is why you're attending this session, right? Raise your hand if you say yes. All right, wonderful. Because you're sincere about your career, that is why you're attending this session. So, because you're willing to change, so I'll tell you in this session how you can start business with the 21st century concept, how you can make money out of it. Not just make money, how you can make your lifestyle better, how you can build your dream. So you need to attend this session till the end. You got to be with me for next 50 to 55 minutes to understand the whole concept, and I'm sure you're all ready. So in this session, I'll tell you exactly how you can earn money with this gadget. You all have this gadget, right? The concept which I'm going to share with you, you can you can work on that concept. You can start the business, you can run the business, you can earn money in that business if you have two things. Do you want to know what those two things are? Let me tell you: your mobile phone and internet. If you have these two things, you can work in the concept in which we are working. I've been working with that concept for last 10 years. Previously, I was working offline, but now, because we understand the need, or because we understand that we need to change, that is why we have shifted the whole focus from offline to online. And not just we are earning huge amount of money from this concept, many people, thousands of people in pan India who are associated with us in the same concept, they're also earning huge amount of money, which I'm going to share with you during the session. So you got to understand it. You got to be here. You got to listen everything attentively. So who are we? Basically, Jatin Arora Group. I am Jatin Arora. So my group has helped thousands of people across the nation to become digital entrepreneurs, including Achievers Club and Eagles Club. Hundreds of people have become self-made millionaires in India under the mentorship of JAG. So now, you all want to be successful. This question is wrong, to be very honest with you. If I ask you, do you want to be successful and rich? this question is wrong. That is the reason you're here on this webinar, right? You all want to be rich and successful. So we all got three options, mainly three options to become rich and successful. Either we get into job, or we get into family business, or some other traditional business, or we get into startup. So what is the ground reality of jobs these days? When you're a kid, we all were a kid, right? We all went to schools. So when you went to school, you studied, and then you studied hard, and then you really worked hard. You did the class, you went to the class, you attended your classes, and then you came back home, you did all your homework. I mean, you were a good student. Many of us were a good student. And then when the exam days came, we all vomited everything, whatever we learned throughout the year. And then we got graduate and everybody appreciated it. And then what? Then what happened? The ground reality after becoming graduate or postgraduate is either you have no job or you have underpaid job. In India, we have almost 50% youth population who are between 18 years of age and 25 years of age. 50% people are between 18 and 25 years of age. But the hard fact is, those 50% people, out of those 50% people, almost 65% people of those youth population from 18 and 25 are underemployed. I mean, they thought that once they complete their studies, they'll be earning 50,000 a month or probably 1 lakh a month. But the hard fact is, either they have no job or they're underpaid. And what is the situation right now after this pandemic? Almost 67% people in India, either they have been laid off, or they're on standby, or they have completely, lost their jobs, or their salaries have been cut off. So many people are impacted at this situation right now. And what about the family business? So we have the second option. First option is to become rich and successful. We can get into job. And the second option is we can get into family business. But the challenge with the family business is the growth possibilities are limited. And whatever your family is already earning, they got to share that income with you as well. And then you're always dependent on your family to get money. Let's say if you get married, or probably you're married, and you need to do something, if you want to travel with your wife, or you want to do something else, you are always dependent on your family to get money from them. And a survey says almost 70% family businesses are failed or probably taken over, till the time they reach to the second generation. And what's the startup reality? So you all want to be rich and successful, right? So the another option is you can start your own business. You can you can start your own company. But the challenge with the most people is why they can't begin their own business, because they lack funds. And according to the report of Oxford University, almost 90% startups, they fail within the first 5 years. Within the first 5 years. And due to this COVID-19, 40% of startups are either shut down or they are on the verge to get shut down. But you again want to be rich and successful. You've not lost your dreams. I'm sure, as I explained, there are three options: job, family business, or startup. All these three things are not working out to fulfill your dreams, but I'm sure you all have dreams. You have dreams. Do you have dreams? Just raise your hand if you have dreams. Raise your hand if you have dreams. All right, wonderful. I see some people are raising hands. Great. Okay, now just tell me one thing. Some of you, they want dream house. Some of you want to travel abroad. Some of you want dream car. Some of you want financial freedom. Some of you want time freedom, right? Whatever we want in our life, we had three options. Now, whatever, you know, whatever dreams you have, you want to become rich, want to buy good car, want to buy a good home, whatever you want to do in your life, there are four legal ways to earn money. You know, I read about this concept in a in a wonderful book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, which is written by Robert Kiyosaki. You see this person here. He's an American author. He's a very, very successful person. You can Google him on. You can Google him. You can search about him on YouTube or Google Robert Kiyosaki. So I got to know about this concept from his book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. What he says there are four types of ways you can earn money. Either you can get into job, you can work for someone, or you own a job, or you start your own business, or you start your own company, you start your own factory, or probably you can, you can establish your franchisee business. Not you get the franchisee. When you get the franchisee, you become a self-employed. But when you own the franchisee, when you give out the franchisee to people, you become a franchisee owner. So you become a business owner when you have a company, when you have a factory, or when you are the owner of a franchisee. And the fourth way is become investor. You have money, you invest that money, and that money makes money for you. So these are the four ways you can earn money, right? Now, what you need to understand is this person. Understand it very carefully. If you understood this today, you would understand why rich people make more money and poor people can't make, why poor people can't become rich. So you got to understand this concept very carefully. So you need to know this. This person who is into job, just look at your screen. This person who is into job, either this person is working for self-employed or this person is working for the business owner. And this person self-employed, let's say he has a Samsung store in your city, but whatever phone he's selling, he is earning money for the owner of Samsung as well. Let's say if this person has he has a franchisee of McDonald's. So whenever he sells a burger, the owner of McDonald's, he also earns money because he owns the system. A person who owns the system is the business owner. So these two category, employee and self-employed, they both work for this person, business owner, which means 95% of people are working for this 5% per population. Got to understand this. 95% people are working for 5% people. That is why these 95% people can earn only 5% income in India, and these 5% people earn 95% income of India. Guys, can you believe it? Now, you have dreams, right? Now, do you think if you get the money from this 5% pool, if you earn the money from this 5% pool, can you achieve your dreams? Are you serious? As per the survey, 94% people, how much? 94% people can never ever fulfill their dreams in their life, which means whatever you were planning, whatever most of you might be planning to get into job, or probably they're already into job, or you get into family business or any other traditional business. But what do you become? You make money from this 5% pool. So you cannot most likely you cannot fulfill your dreams if you earn money from this 5% pool. So you got to earn money from this 95% pool. But the challenge is, how would you do that? As we just discussed, we have limited options. But I have a good news for you, which I'll discuss with you just in few minutes. But you need to understand how employee and self-employed, how they make money. Understand this. Let's say if you work 8 hours a day and you work for 5 days a week, you work. Look at your screen. You would understand this. You work for 8 hours a day and you work for 5 days a week, which means 8 into 5, 40 hours per week. If you work for 50 hours, 50 weeks a year, let's say there are 252 weeks in a year and 2 weeks you're on vacation, 50 weeks you work. If you work 40 weeks, 40 hours a week, and you work for 50 weeks, in total, you work for 2000 hours in a year. Now, if you work for 2000 hours in a year, and let's say if you work from 20 years of age to 60 years of age, in total, you work for 40 years in your lifetime. So if you work for 40 years and 1 year you work for 2000 hours, you work about 80,000 hours in your lifetime. How many hours? 80,000 hours in your lifetime. Now you need to understand how a big company works. How a big company works. Let's say if in a big company there are 10,000 employees, one employee is working 8 hours a day. How much a big company is working in a day? How much a big company is working in a day if 8 hours and 10,000 employees? Guys, a big company is working 80,000 hours in a day. You know, I asked someone, can you work for 24 hours a day? The person says, not possible. How can I work for 24 hours a day? But here, when you understand, it's all the power of network. That's what you need to understand. You know, how rich people make money. They don't make active income. How rich people become more rich. They don't become rich by making active income. They become rich, they become wealthy by earning passive income, because that system works for those rich people. Do you see the honor of McDonald's on any of the McDonald's stores? Do you see the honor of Samsung on any of the Samsung stores? Did you see Steve Jobs on any of the Apple stores? I don't think so. You've seen ever, right? Why? Because Steve has a system in place. Bill Gates has a system in place. Jeff Bezos, they have a system in place. And that system is working for them. But the challenge is, how would you do that? There are many challenges. See, there are the system. It's good to create a system. It's always good to create a system. And if you create a system, if you own a system, of course, you will become a business owner and you will be earning money from 95% pool income. But the challenge with the most people is, look at your screen. The challenge with the most people is they lack money, they lack knowledge about the business, they don't have any experience about the business, there is no one to guide, they fear failure, and they say, you know, it takes time. Of course, it does take time. Good things, of course, they take time. But let me ask you something. If these challenges were no more, let me say it again. If these challenges were no more, would you be in a position to start your own business? Say yes or no. If you say yes, just raise your hand. Just raise your hand if you say yes. Oh, wonderful. Great. Okay. So what I understand, you know, I started my career in 2001 and I got into this business, which I'm going to discuss with you just now in a few minutes, 10 years ago. What I understood, business is all about mindset. What is it? It's all about mindset. You know, people, as per the survey, people don't start business because they don't have money. That's not the reason. No, that's not the reason. Lack of money is not the reason. Lack of business mindset is the reason. What did I say? Lack of business mindset. Because in our schools, we were taught to become a good employee. In our colleges, we were taught to become a good employees. At our home, in our friend circle, everywhere we go, we are always taught to become a good employee. No one talks about the business. No one, you know, everybody tells you to earn money. You know, when you get into job, when you get into family business, when you start your own business, why? Because you got to earn money, right? To survive, right? But no one is teaching you how to earn money. No one is, everybody talks about, you know, become successful, but no one teaches you how to become successful. That's the challenge. Everybody tells you to reach at your destination, but no one is talking about the track. That is the reason there is a huge mismatch between your dreams and your goals. I asked someone, which car would you like to buy? Which is your dream car? You know, that person said, you know, I would like to buy Ferrari. I said, very good. You can buy Ferrari. Which color do you want? He said, I want red color. I said, very good color. Even I like that color. But I said, what's your plan? He said, yeah, well, you know, I'm doing BTech and it's my second year. Probably I'll complete my BTech after 2 years and then I'll go for MBA. And then probably after 3-4 years, when I get a job, then probably I can get Ferrari. I said, okay, all right, let's see. I said, okay, once you've completed your master's, how much do you expect to earn from your job? He says, oh, well, maybe I'll be earning 30 to 50,000 rupees per month. I said, so when do you want that Ferrari? He said, maybe after 5 years. I said, the Ferrari cost. Do you understand this? If a person earns 50,000 rupees, that person earns 6 lakh rupees in a year. Do you think that person can afford a Ferrari? So do you now understand the gap between your dreams and your goals? There is a huge mismatch. People want to become rich and successful, but the challenge is most people, they do not have the platform. But there is a business which I started 10 years ago, which thousands of people are associated with me in the same concept, and lakhs of people are already doing that concept in India. And you know, crores of people are into that concept for almost 50 years. That concept is existed. You know, that concept is in operation for last 50 years in the entire world. I'm going to talk about the same concept. You need to understand the concept carefully. If you understand that, let me tell you, we just discussed how you can earn, you know, how you can earn from that 95% pool. Did you hear that? 95% pool. Do you want to know how you can earn how you can earn money from that 95% pool? You got to stay with me for next 5 minutes. I'll tell you how you can make money from the network marketing business. I'm sure you all have heard about Delhi University. You know, one of the books of Delhi University, they teach about network marketing. You know, Delhi University doesn't teach about smuggling. Delhi University doesn't teach about how to fix the match. Delhi University doesn't teach you how to, you know, turn your black money into your white money. They don't do that, right? Or not any university in India doesn't do that, right? But if a reputed university is teaching about the network marketing concept, which means it does provide employment to a lot of people. Network marketing business has provided employment to over 50 lakhs people in India in last 25 years. 50 lakh people in India over 25 years. So you got to understand just how. You know, how this business works. Whatever you have heard about it, you know, most people, all they know about network marketing on the basis of the hereabouts. But what I'm going to tell you today is the reality of network marketing business, how it works. See, there are two ways of doing the business. One, you buy any product from the retailer, right? And does that retailer buy a product from the manufacturer? No. That manufacturer, you know, sells the product to the national distributor, then it goes to the regional distributor, then it goes to a wholesaler, and then it comes to the retailer, and then from the retailer, it goes to the consumer. Am I right or wrong? But how would consumer get to know about the product? Through the advertisement and marketing. And because there is a whole chain between manufacturer and consumer, so all the money is distributed among all those mediators. So let's say if a soap cost you if a soap cost manufacturer only 5 rupees, but till the time it reaches to the consumer, it becomes 50 rupees. So where does that 45 rupees goes into? That goes among all these mediators. So what does a network marketing company do? Network marketing company, they make products. They appoint distributors like you and I, and we take that product to the consumer directly. And all the money which was going into all these mediators' pocket, that all money goes into your pocket. Not just this, in the network marketing business, when a person is a business owner, you remember we talked about the business owner, how they make money, they build a network, right? You don't see Bill Gates on any of these stores in India, right? You don't see owner of McDonald's in any of the stores in India, but they're earning money, they're earning passive income because their stores, they have given the franchisee. Similarly, when you get the distributorship in a good network marketing company, you can give out the distributorship to a number of people. Similarly, those people who have got the distributorship, they can give out the distributorship to a number of people. So when you give out the distributorship, you make active income. And when your distributors, they give out the distributorship and they give out the distributorship to further people, whatever turnover is generated by your group, hold your breath. You make passive income on that complete turnover. How? I'll explain you further. And who supports network marketing? I'm sure you all have heard about Dr. Vivek Bindra. Have you? Of course, you all might have. I'm sure you all have heard about Sandeep Maheshwari. These people, they support network marketing. If you don't believe it, just go to the YouTube and just type Vivek Bindra about network marketing, Sandeep Maheshwari about network marketing. If you don't believe, just type on Google and just check what Bill Gates has to say about network marketing. What your uncle has to say about network marketing doesn't matter. What your brother has to say about network marketing doesn't matter, because if your brother is a pilot, doesn't mean he can create a good software. If your brother is an architect, doesn't mean he can be a good lawyer too. If there is a challenge with the tap at your home, who would you call? Plumber or lawyer? Of course, you would call plumber, right? Similarly, network marketing business has produced more millionaires than any other industry in the world. So when you got to understand about network marketing, when you got to understand about the potential of network marketing business, who would you ask? People who don't know or people who know about it? Of course, you would go to people who know about it, right? Check about Bill Clinton, what he has to say about network marketing. Check about Robert Kiyosaki on internet. Google him. Go to YouTube. Search about him. Just check what these successful people has to say about network marketing business. I'm sure whatever the benefits are mentioned on the screen, I am sure you all want it. Just look at it at your screen. You said, I want to start a good business, but the challenge is I don't have money. Congratulations. If you want to start the network marketing business, it doesn't need a lot of money. You can start it at a low cost. If you say, I can't handle the staff, doesn't matter. In the network marketing business, you don't need a staff. You don't need office. I'm working from home. You can work from home, but it has unlimited income potential. Are you the one who wants any HR to decide your salary? Say yes. Of course, I know you would not say yes. So this business has unlimited income potential. Okay, my favorite. How many of you want to travel? Raise your hand if you want to travel. If you like traveling like me, raise your hand. I've been to almost 20 countries in last 6 years. I'll show you further in the session. So network marketing business offers you travel incentive. How many of you love cars? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you love cars. Even I love cars. Okay, wonderful. So this business offers you car incentive. Okay, just tell me one thing. In this pandemic, I'm sure many of you have got the bad habits. Some of them, kind of. Even, initially I got this bad habit of waking up late in the morning. I know many people these days, they used to wake up when they used to go to job or college. They used to wake up at 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning. But now they sleep at night at 3 a.m. and they wake up at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. If you are into job again, or you will get it, do you think you have flexible working hours? But if you're into network marketing business, you do have flexible working hours. You have the opportunity to become a public speaker like me. You can get recognitions when you do something better in network marketing business. You can become famous like me in network marketing business. You can just YouTube me and you would get to know more about me. So you can even become famous in network marketing business. So as we discussed earlier as well, there are three industries which are growing in India like anything. One is the education industry, other is the sickness industry, and most importantly, wellness industry. Let me ask you something. How many of you want to get sick? No one, right? Let me ask you one more thing. How many of you want to look better? Want a glowing face? Of course, everyone. You see, you all raise your hand. I know you all want to look better and feel better, which means you all want to be a part of a wellness industry. Now, what is wellness industry and what is the scope of wellness industry? Wellness industry has become a 1.5 trillion rupees business by this year. I mean, this survey was done in 2018, and this lady said it will become 1.5 trillion by 2020. Congratulations to you. It has crossed even this figure as well. So wellness industry has a huge scope in India. Now let me tell you one thing. Should I tell you or not? Okay, let me tell you. The business that we are into, it's a part of two major industries in India. One, network marketing, which I have already explained to you, and the other industry is wellness industry. Now, I am sure you all are very, very eager to become digital entrepreneur, and you want to know how you can earn money by using the social media. Do you want to know? Just raise your hand if you want to know. I'll tell you that. Raise your hand if you want to know that. Okay, wonderful. I know you are eager, but you got to wait for a few more minutes. Now, we work we work under the umbrella of a company named Forever Living Products. Now, there are many companies, many network marketing companies in India, but we work with the best company, which is Forever Living Products. See, this company is the part of two major industries which are growing rapidly in India. One is network marketing and the other is wellness industry. This company, because it's a part of the wellness industry, so they make some wellness products, so that they have some vitamin and supplement products which they make in America. They have some personal care products which has huge potential. How much turnover does it have, these personal care products? 60,000 crores. How much is the market of nutrition in India? 6,000 crore. And what about vitamin and supplement? 30,000 crores market. So this company, Forever Living Products, which is a global brand, which is operating in 160 countries, which is there in the world for last 42 long years. And they are the largest manufacturers and grower of aloe vera and beehive products. This company is the largest distributor, manufacturer, and grower of aloe vera beehive products. And this company started in India in year 2000. And this company has produced over 3,500 millionaires. 3,500 millionaires in India. And one is talking to you right now. And I'll tell you during this session how you can become the next millionaire in this company. So this company deals in these wellness products, but that does not mean you have to sell products. How many of you think you have to sell products in network marketing business? Just raise your hand. But I'll tell you what exactly you got to do in network marketing business. Okay, I see some hands. It's fine. Even when I was not into network marketing business, so even I didn't know the potential. I didn't know how to work in network marketing business. I didn't know exactly how it works. But now, because when I'm successful, so I know exactly how it works. And the most important thing that I know now is you don't have to sell products to become successful in network marketing business. Of course, company will only make money when the products are sold. And of course, you will also make money when the products are sold. But there are many ways to generate the turnover instead of selling the products by going home to home. One thing I said in the beginning of this session, that if you have mobile and internet, you can build this business from your home. You do not have to travel anywhere. You don't have to invite anyone at your home, and you don't have to go to anyone's home to generate the turnover. I'll tell you further in this session how you can generate the turnover and how you can make money. You want to make money? Raise your hand if you want to make money. Let me see how many of you are excited to make money. I need more hand raise if you all want to make money. Let me see how many people are excited to make money. Okay. Anyone else who's interested in making money? I am. Okay, all right. So, company is good. The concept is good. Network marketing business has changed many people's life. It can change your life as well. Company is good, and the company is dealing in some wellness products which has huge demand in India. So all you need to do is to start the business, is to just fill up an online application form. After this session, you would receive a message from the person who has invited you in this session, and you would get a link of an online application form. All you need to do is to just click on that link, fill up the application form, and associate with this $3 billion company. Associate with this $3 billion company in absolutely free of cost. You don't have to invest any money to start the business. Once you sign up, all you need to do is to become a business developer. I'll tell you on the next slide how you can become a business developer. And once you are a business developer, you can start to earn money. Now, when you start to earn money, there are 8 kinds of income. How many? There are 8 kinds of income which you will be start earning, like retail profit, personal bonus, volume bonus. This volume bonus, leadership bonus, gem bonus, all these bonuses are your passive income, which you earn from your team. Car incentive, travel incentive, chairman bonus. I'll tell you about this income at the end of the session. You got to be with me till the end of the session. This is the biggest income in the network marketing industry, and chairman bonus is the income which only one company provides, and that is Forever Living Products. I'll tell you about this income at the end of the session. And most importantly, how many of you want to become confident? How many of you want to develop your personality? I'm sure all of you, right? So this business offers you good personality development. I'll tell you how in the further session. Now, this is the business plan structure. When you start any business, you make a structure. You plan your business on the on the paper. You plan your business that this is how you would start, and this is you would reach after 6 months, then 1 year, then 2 years. Similarly, this is the business structure through which you will be reaching on a different positions to earn more money, and more money. I'll explain you how. So when you start the business, when you sign up an application form, you become a preferred customer. Look at your screen right now. You become a preferred customer. And once you're a preferred customer, in order to become a business developer, you remember I said you got to become a business developer after you sign up the application form? Yes. So that is assistant supervisor. So when you become assistant supervisor, you got to do 2CC. Now, what is this 2CC? This company has about 35 products in India. All these products are imported. They come from America or some other countries. So these products are into 160 countries. That is why all the countries have different currencies. That is why company has given some points to all the products. Let's say aloe vera has 102 points. Forever Bee Honey has 105 points. Forever Bright Tujil has 32 points. So when these points are accumulated, when you make a purchase on your ID, or when anyone else makes a purchase on your ID, and once 1,000 points are accumulated. Once the 1,000 points are accumulated, 1 CC is done, which means 1 CC has 1,000 points. And in India, the value of 1,000 points are 15,000 rupees. So 2,000 points means 2 CC, and 2,000 points has a value of 30,000 rupees in India. So once you complete the turnover of 30K on your ID, once you fill up the application form, once you complete the turnover of 30K on your ID, you become the assistant supervisor. And moment you become the assistant supervisor, you can start to earn money. In the next slide, I'll tell you exactly how you can make money when you become AS, when you become a business developer, how you can make money. I'll tell you the next slide. Now, the next level is supervisor. On this level, supervisor, assistant manager, manager, on this level, you start to earn passive income. You start to earn money from your team as well, from the turnover of your team as well. So to become supervisor, you got to do 25 CC. Then for AM, 75. For manager, 120. Do you think you got to do all these CCs in your ID? Do you think so? No, you don't have to. All these cases needs to be accumulated by your team. So when your team completes 25 CC turnover in any 2 consecutive months, you become supervisor. When your team completes the turnover of 75 CC in any 2 consecutive months, similarly 120 CC in any 2 consecutive months, you become a manager. Now I'll tell you exactly how you would earn money when you reach on these levels. And I'll also show you in the further session how my team and I are making money from this business. Do you want to know that? Are you excited? Just raise your hand if you're excited. Just raise your hand if you're excited. Just do that. Okay, great, wonderful. I see a lot many hands. Okay, all right. So as I said, once you complete the turnover of 2 CC on your ID, you become AS, and after you become AS, you are eligible to sponsor people under you. Let's say today you see this session and you say, great, I'm excited, I'm interested, I'll do this. If you say that, you start this business. Moment you complete your 2 CC, now you tell your friend that I've started a business. We'll tell you how you talk to your friend. We'll tell you the strategy, we'll tell you everything, we'll teach you the skills, we'll teach you the communication skills, how you need to do that. When you tell your friend that I've started the business, I'm really excited, now I'll fulfill my dreams. Now your friend gets curious. Now he wants to see what you've got into. Now your friend comes on our next session and he wants to see what you have got into, why you are so excited. And your friend says, okay, wonderful, I'll do it too. Now, after your friend attends the session, your friend can also join under you. And when your friend joins under you, whatever purchase he makes, if he also completes his 2 CC, you make 20% of his 2 CC business. Which means if your friend does 30,000 rupees turnover, how much you make? You make 6,000 of his first achievement. Now let's say if you have 2 people under you who make 30, who become assistant supervisor in your team, how much you make? 12,000. If you have 3 people, 18,000. If you have 4 people, 24,000. What if you have 10 people in your team? How much you make? 60,000. I remember last month, there was a girl in my team who started the business in the beginning of the month, and she immediately after watching the session, she completed her 2 CC, and she associated 11 people in her front line, and they all completed their 2 CC in the same month, and that girl earned 66,000 rupees in the first month, and she's just a college going girl. Can you believe it? Even after 4 years of degree, even after 5 or 6 years of chartered accountancy, what do you earn? Do most people get 50,000 rupees even after 4 or 5 years of study? Do you think so? Not most people, right? But in this business, you all got the same opportunity. You all got the equal opportunity to earn money. Average people in my business, when they start in the first month, they earn about 15 to 20,000 rupees. But some people who have good contacts, because even if some people don't have good contacts, we are there to teach you how you can generate 300 leads from social media from your phone every month. Let's say if I teach you to generate 300 leads in a month, how many people you can make AS? Some people say I can make 50 AS. I say if you can make only 5 AS from your 300 contacts, you still make 30,000 rupees from your first month. And there are some people in my team, you know, when they became supervisor, their passive income started about 20,000 rupees. There are two girls. You know, I have, let me tell you this, listen to it carefully. I have over 1,000, how much I said? 1,000 assistant supervisors in my team. I have over 800 supervisors in my team. I have 400 AMs in my team. I have over 100 managers in my team. But some of them I'm showing you in this session. You know, these are the people who are supervisors and they're earning about 15 to 20,000 rupees as passive income. These are some people who are earning over 40, 50, 60,000 rupees per month as an assistant manager. All these people are college going students. You know, this person, Sagar, he's a hotel management student. He started the business few months ago, and today he's a manager. I'm sorry, I didn't update the slide. He's a manager. He's earning over 1 lakh rupees per month. Can you believe it, guys? He was doing a hotel management course from some university, I don't know. And in between, he started this business, this forever business in part-time. And within a year, he has not even completed his hotel management yet. And do you think after completing his hotel management, he would get 1 lakh rupees per month job? Do you think so? I don't think so. Are you kidding me? No. But now he's earning, after becoming a manager, he's earning about 1 lakh rupees per month. These are some managers who are attending this session as well. These are manager Gagan Pawar. This person is only 12th pass. Of course, he is doing his first year's correspondence, graduation correspondence. He just started it this year. This person started the business maybe a year ago, and he's earning over 1 lakh. His last month income was about 1.32 lakhs. So you see Mohit. He's a BTech student. He went for a job for only 20 days, and he realized this is not my cup of tea. And he started forever business, and he earns over 1 lakh rupees per month. Umang, this person came to me a year ago. He's a youngest international table tennis coach. This guy started the business a year ago. He's only 19 years old, and he's earning over 1 lakh rupees per month. You want to see how much I earn? Okay, you want to see that or not? Raise your hand if you want to see that. I want to see your hands if you're interested in seeing what I earn and what I do and how I grew in the business. A lot of people are interested. Okay, if so many people are interested, I'll tell that. Don't worry about it. Okay, you know, when I'll tell you everything about me. When I started the business in 2010, this is how I was. Just look at your screen, then you would understand how I changed my life and how you can also change your life too. So when I started the business, I was like this in 2010. And first time, because of forever, I went to Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, international travel in 2011. In 2013, I changed a bit. And then in 2014, this is me. And then in 2015, this is again me. But in 2018, my whole personality changed. Many of you just raised your hand when I asked how many of you want to develop your personality. Many of you said yes, right? Do you see this? Do you see this, guys? Raise your hand if you see this, if you like this. Okay, nice. Now my team growth. You know, when I started the business, I was alone. I had no team. I'm sure all of you
who are attending the session, you're attending it for the first time and you have no team member on this session. When I attended the offline session 10 years ago, I was also alone. So this is me in 2012. This is me in 2014. Can you see this guy? This is me in 2015. These are my first two managers. And this is me again. My team grew a bit. And this is in 2017. This is 2018. Where am I? Okay, this is me. I'm screaming. And recently I did a mentorship program for my team and over 10,000 people attended that session. Today, I have over 10,000 people in my group and I started alone. Are you alone today on this session? Don't worry. You can also grow, but you don't have to, it will not take 10 years as I took 10 years. Why? We used to listen carefully. We used to show this business opportunity to 2,000 to 2,500 people in a month because we all used to do offline sessions in these different auditoriums in Pan India. But now we show this business to over 3,000 people every day, which means almost 1 lakh people are watching our business opportunity in a month. And on the, when we were doing it offline, we could able to show it to only 2,500 to 3,000 people in India. That's it. And now, what did I say? 1 lakh people. So our team has grown exponentially. Our income has grown exponentially. I'll show you how further. Now, growth as a mentor and trainer. How many of you want to become public speaker? Raise your hand. How many of you want to become public speaker? Just raise your hand. All right, many of you. Wonderful. Now this is me. Just look at your screen. This is me in 2014 training some of my team members. This is me in 2015 just trying to train some of my team members, and then the situation changes. This is me in 2016 and this is me, 2017. All right, and this is me 2018. I'm hosting a program in Delhi in Tyagaraja Stadium. There were over 8,000 people in the arena. And this is me in 2020. I hosted a program where there were, I shared my success story among 20,000 people in Indira Gandhi Stadium, IG Stadium, which is in Delhi. I'll show you a glimpse of it.
लोग जब नेटवर्क मार्केटिंग बिजनेस में आते हैं तो उनको इस बिजनेस का आइडिया नहीं होता और यही कारण है ज्यादातर लोगों के फेल होने का कि बिना जानकारी के, अधूरी जानकारी के जो वो लोगों को समझाने जाते हैं.
Guys, can you see this? How I started? I started training 4 or 5 people in the beginning in my team, and today I have, I have trained over 5 lakh people. Over 5 lakh people have come to my trainings. My growth as a traveler. And I asked you one question, a few minutes ago. How many of you want to travel? Many of you said yes, right? Now this is me, my growth as a travel. When I started traveling, when I started qualifying for these travel incentives, the first time when I traveled was maybe this is the third time, I guess, because in 2012 I went to Hong Kong. I don't have that picture. So 2014 I went to Taj Palace. A company accommodated us for 4 nights and 5 days. This was totally paid trip. When you qualify for these incentives, company gives you 2 international travel and 1 domestic travel. And this is Lake Tahoe, America, for the first time, 2014. How many of you want to travel to America? Raise your hand. Okay, I've traveled to America 7 times. I'll show you some pictures. So this is in 2015, second time I traveled to America because I went to Mexico as well in 2015. Guys, just look at this picture. Same office. This is Rex's office, company's office in America. Aloe Vera of America, 2014. This is me and my wife. And this is the picture in 2019. Guys, do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? Do you want to change your life? You have the opportunity today. And this is me in 2019-20. This is in Las Vegas. This is in New York. This is somewhere else. This is in Phoenix. This is in Spain. This is my son. And this is in Sweden, New York, Statue of Liberty, Las Vegas, Niagara Falls. I love this place. I love this place, Niagara Falls. How many of you want to go to Niagara Falls? Just raise your hand. Niagara Falls. Raise your hand for the Niagara Falls. Okay, all right. Growth as a car owner. When I started the business, so I used to have this bike, and I loved it for some time. Then I got this sedan, and this again. You know, do you guys just give me 1 minute? Just look at this. This is me in the same Verna car, and this is me after a few years. This is one of my team members. Look at his face, and look at his face now. Do you see the difference? It's not just me who has changed. Many of my team members have changed their life. Then I changed then I got another car, and then I have this car too. And I'm planning to buy one Beamer as well this year. All right. Then I got from the driving seat to the back seat, because I've got the chauffeur. What do you call that? Chauffeur-driven car. Okay, all right. So some of my team members, they've also got these cars. Almost about over 50 people has qualified for the car incentive. You can also qualify for the car incentive. When you qualify for car incentive, company pays you to buy your car. So this business not just help you to earn monthly income, it helps you to change your lifestyle. It helps you to travel abroad. It helps you to fulfill your dreams, to travel abroad, to drive the car that you want to drive. It helps you to live at the home where you want to live. When I started the business and I looked at my balcony, this is the scene. And now when I looked from my balcony, this is the scene. I'm sure you all want to buy a dream home. Do you? Yes or no? Raise your hand. Okay, great. You all want to shift to the better home, right? So this business can help you to earn good amount of money, and you can change your home. You know, this is one of the retreat I'll show you. As I said, this company provides you 3 travel incentive when you qualify for those, 2 international and 1 domestic. This is one of the domestic travel which I'm going to show you. Company took us to Taj Falaknuma Palace, Hyderabad. This is one of the lavish properties in India. This was the, I don't know what you call this. This was the Savari which was waiting for us. This took us to the hotel lobby, and this was our beautiful room. Can you see this? Every morning, every night, we were gifted with the, antique chocolates, and we loved it every time we had it. So these are some of my international fans. When I was invited to Dubai World Trade Center to share my success story among 15,000 people, and when I got out of the stage, so this is how people took selfies, they took autographs, and they were really happy. They were congratulating me. And this was the interview conducted from one of the persons in Dallas. I was at the convention, and I gave a speech. When I came out, she took the interview. Now, many of you are thinking, you don't have experience. Nobody in your family did that. I mean, how would you do it? Don't worry. We have online established training system. Now you are seeing this. You are seeing the opportunity here on your at your home, on your phone, on your laptop. When you decide you want to do it, we'll train you when you're at home. We'll train you if you have mobile phone, if you have an internet connection. My system has trained thousands of people in India, and over 100 people are earning 1 lakh rupees per month. Some of them are earning even ₹1 million a month. Can you believe it, guys? ₹1 million a month. Do you want to earn over 10 lakh rupees per month? That is also possible through our system. If you don't know, The business will teach you exactly, how you can build this business and how you guys can become successful. This is what I was talking about, the chairman bonus, which you can look at your screen. This is a lady, Natalie Healy. She's from UK. I'll after this session, you will receive a marketing plan or business plan session, in which I'll be telling you how you can achieve this chairman bonus in India. And this income is in crores. And no company in entire India and network marketing industry provides you this income, this kind of income, $4,57,000, over $4.5 lakh. This is a chairman bonus income. This is kind of a Diwali bonus, which you get apart from your monthly income. So there are 3 things that you're required to do to start your business. First, fill up the form after this session, become AS, become business developer, build team, and duplicate. That's all you have to do. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now just think for a moment. Can you learn from someone who doesn't know how to do this business? Of course you can. Do you really think you'll remember everything about this business that I just told you? No, you will not. Can you explain the whole thing to your friends and your family members or your relatives after this session? No, you cannot. And what do you do when CP checkers say to your room? Do you call the lawyer or you call the plumber? Of course you call the plumber, right? So if you want to do this business, you've got to avoid these dream stealers. Now you need to understand, you need to be with me for a minute before we end this session. See, when I started the business, and when I informed my father that I want to start this business, this is a beautiful business, because I really got excited after the session. And my father said, no, son, you can't do it because it's not good. I said, why? He said, no, because you can't do it. I don't think it's a good business. Now, because I was dependent, because I didn't know how this business works, so I agreed with my father, but I forgot. I saw the session. My father didn't, right? So, because I understood the potential of the business, so my father can't explain. My father can't tell me that I should do it or not. So I took the decision on my own 10 years ago, and it changed not just my life, but my family's life. And today when my father sees me, he's proud of me. He feels proud. But earlier he said, son, you shouldn't do it, because he didn't know. You see, now eating habits have changed, clothing habits have changed, your the way you do party has changed. Do you think you can still earn money with the old ways your grandfather used to do? Do you think so? No. You got to adapt the change. And as early as you adapt the change, you will get onto the path to become successful in life. So this is such a business which will not only help you to run your bread and butter, it will help you to build your dream as well. If you don't build your dream, then someone else will hire you to build their dreams. So it is necessary to take action. There are 2 kinds of people in the world. One are dreamers and the other are doers. You got to become a doer, because dreamers only wish to be successful. Doer do what it takes to be successful. And you need to ask those about this business who know about this business, because you can't ask a chef about how to design your clothes. Am I right or wrong? You can't ask a lawyer about the seepage at your home, how to repair it. Similarly, you can't ask anyone else except us who know about the business. So the next session is tomorrow. How you can start this business, how you can complete your 2cc, what all you will get when you complete your 2cc, we'll discuss in detail tomorrow. Whatever the challenges you may face when you start the business, we'll tell you how to overcome those objections, how to overcome all those challenges in tomorrow's session. So you got to attend that session too. The person who has invited you in this session will tell you the time. And after this session, you will get 2 videos as well. which you need to watch today, because tomorrow never comes, believe me. If you're really sincere about your career, if you're really sincere about your life, tomorrow never comes. You got to do it today. So this is your business, this is your life, this is your career. So you have to decide, you have to take the stand, you have to take the action, because success loves speed. You can't delay it. So it is your responsibility. After the session, the person who has invited you in the session, you need to text the person, please call me sir, or please call me ma'am. And when they call you, just talk to them, just discuss everything what you have learned about the business in this session, and they'll tell you further steps how you can start this business. And those people, say thanks to those people at least, because they've helped you to learn about the greatest opportunity in the world. You should be thankful to all those people. And if you want to thank me as well, my Insta ID is Jatin.Arora official. You can just click the picture and post it and mention it. Mention it on your story, mention me as well in your story, and I'll add your story in my account as well. So wish you great luck, and I hope you are not among those people who are only wishing to be successful. You are among those people who are actually, who will do what it takes to be successful. So wish you great luck. Just after the session, message to the person, please call me sir or ma'am, and they'll call you, talk to them, know about the further steps, and just start your business right, so that you can also become successful like we have become successful. And tomorrow, if you connect with us, I'll show you, I'll share my screen as well, and I'll show you how much money I have earned from this business. Or if you want to stay, you can just stay here for a minute. I can show you, I can, if you want, I can share my screen, I can open my email ID, and I can tell you how much I earned this month. If you have patience for one more minute, you can stay here. I'll show you how much I earned this month. Just give me 1 minute. Guys, when did I receive this mail? Okay, I'll just share my screen with you. Okay, what did I write here in my Gmail? FLP bonus. And when did I receive this mail? August 10th, 3 days ago. And this is my name, dear Jatin Arora. I received it from FLP India. And what do they say? I have earned a gross bonus of 8,29,000 for the month of July 2020. And how much I'll be receiving in my bank account after the TDS deduction? 7,98,000 rupees. Not just this, wait for a minute. Something else too I'll receive this month. Okay. This letter on 9th August, 4 days ago. There was a travel this month, this year in Pattaya, but that travel has been cancelled. But company will compensate us $2,500 per FBO ship, because they can't take us to Pattaya this year due to this pandemic. The another trip was cancelled, which was in Sydney in April. Again, we got about $2,500 for that trip too. So this year I'll be earning about over 10 lakhs because of this. I'll show you one more thing. If you can wait for a minute, how much I earned last month. This is, I showed you July. Okay, I'll show you. Just give me a minute. How much I earned last month. Okay, no, anyway, I have to find it and it is taking time. Okay, last month again, I earned about 8 lakh rupees, and there were some GSTs pending for last 3-4 months, and I got about 4 lakhs of those GST. Last month, I earned about 12 lakh rupees. So in average, I'm almost earning over ₹1 million every month. Do you want to earn ₹1 million every month? Just raise your hand. Just raise your hand. Let me see your hand. All right, that's wonderful. So guys, it is your responsibility. This is your business. If you really want to become successful in your life, just text the person, I want to learn about the business. Please call me. That person will call you and you can learn the business further. And you can also attend my tomorrow's session. We'll confirm the time and maybe today or tomorrow. Then you can attend that session too. All right. So have a great luck. Good night. But before you sleep tonight, watch those 2 videos which will be sent to you from the person who's invited you in this session. Thank you very much. Good night.